Hey there guys, and welcome to Airgunweb, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today we're going to be shooting the Gamo Viper. This is their brand new sort of replacement maybe for the Maxxim. I'm not quite sure how their products are going to stack up, but this is the Viper. It's the new Gen 3i, so it has the new inertia driven mag. We're going to talk about that, but before we do, let's talk about our sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Pyramyd Air. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that Pyramyd Air is a major sponsor and supporter of Airgunweb. We want to say thank you to them and let you guys know if you're looking for air guns, pellets, scopes, compressors, anything to do with the sport of air gunning, check them out, www.pyramydair.com. So what is today's video going to be about? Well, we're going to talk about facts, numbers, figures on this gun, but we also have a bunch of pellets here. And normally when I am shooting this gun, I'm only shooting the red fires. And I know you guys have been asking, what about other pellets? So we're going to sort of go through some other options today. We got conditions today are about, well, the app says 2 to 12 with 20-mile-an-hour gusts. That's in town, so we're out here in the desert, and I can tell you it's breezy, but such is the case in West Texas, right? So we're set up at 20 yards, which for me is maybe like 21 yards. For me, I think that is ideal for a gun like this. This is a backyard air gun. This is not meant for 50, 75, 100 yard shooting. This is meant for, you pick it up in your backyard, for shooting in your backyard. You put up some targets, or maybe you got some squirrels or other pests to get rid of. This gun is ideal for that. And yeah, let's get into it. So, well, actually, before we get into it, some of the boring details, like how long it is, how much it weighs, all that kind of stuff, check it out. It's right going to be on Pyramyd Air's website. Just the link will be in the video description. Click on it, take you right to the page. You can check it out and get all that kind of data. Today we're going to talk about the real numbers, real velocity numbers, real energy, and real performance out of these 6 different pellets. Now, I need to cite this in, and the reason I need to cite it in, and I could do that sort of while we're talking here, anytime you are going to go shoot a break barrel, especially if you're looking to go hunting or have to do something, well, just really anytime you go to shoot it, check your stock screws. I had this in the truck. It bounced around a good bit. Don't need that right now. And yeah, my stock screws were loosey-goosey. I mean, like pretty near falling out. The downside to this new design is to get to them, you got to pull these out. They just pop out, but still you got to pull these out and get in there and tighten them up, and they were extremely loose. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and sight this in because I was shooting it earlier with the loosey-goosey stock. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put these pellets. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take a shot here. I've got red fires. That's my go-to pellet for these guns. But we're going to test a bunch of stuff today. Let's see how this one does here. Oh, okay. We might be all right. We'll just take a couple shots, and then we're going to jump right into it. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. The wind stays low like this, it'll be ideal. Oh yeah, we're going to go with that. All right, so we're going to shoot 5-shot groups today. Beautiful thing about this gun, this magazine is awesome. Okay, so instead of having to have your pocket full of pellets, you load up your mag and have a pocket full of mags. I think that's awesome, frankly. Each mag is 10 shots. And the way it works is the new system, right now that's an empty hole, and it will not advance until I fire. They had that before, but it really only wanted to work with the really more powerful guns like the Magnum. But on this guy, the new Gen 3i works across all the entire platform, which is cool. So upper left target, we do 5-shot groups, and I'm going to tell you about the trigger while we're shooting here. Let's see here. Okay. So I tested the trigger. Gamo says it's adjustable. I'm going to put that in air quotes. Because it's really not adjustable in any way that you want to adjust it. You can make the second stage longer, but you can't make it shorter, which is what we all want. But it is only breaking at 1 pound, 10 ounces. So, you know, I've just learned to live with the trigger. Okay. Okay, so the cocking force on this is super easy. I love that about this gun. Makes it very fun to shoot. if you're doing a lot of shooting, you don't get worn out. It's great. Is that, I think I got one more to do. I don't know. We'll just do an extra one anyway. This is either 5 or 6, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, if I was hunting rabbit or squirrel, be all over, buddy. That is awesome. Now, I'll ask my sister, I've got pictures of the pellet tins and also the crony screen for my testing I did with all of these pellets. So when we're shooting, we'll have that up. If you probably are already seeing it, because I meant to say that earlier, but you'll see the pellet and the crony, so you guys, and the energy, I'll have her do the math, so you guys can see what this gun does with each of these. Now, let's go ahead and go to the poly mags. So you guys, you know, really like the poly mags. I really like the poly mags, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. They don't shoot real good in this gun. Let me take it back. I don't know that. They're not very fast. They took a major hit in velocity, even though they're only 16 grain. And we have some 18s on the table here and more. The metallurgy in the JSB pellets are just a little softer, tends to drag a little bit more. And brake barrels, that means they may get lower velocity. I'm going to go, I'm assuming, or I'm guessing these are going to hit a little low. So I'm going to go to the bottom center target for these, kind of going out of order. The bottom center, I want a little bit bigger target here. Oh, it's going to make me eat my words, isn't it? Yeah, maybe they shoot great. Let's find out. Okay, I take it back. They're slower, but they shoot great. All right. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I have to absolutely go eat my words a little bit, or, well, this is sort of why we do it though, right? These are shooting wonderfully. Yeah, I will take that. Holy crap. Those shot great. There is one little hang up though. They don't load very well or easily into the mag. If you try and load the mag with the mag down, they won't advance. So you sort of gotta hold the mag sideways, maybe stick your tongue out, bounce on one foot and wiggle them in there and hope to gosh, when you rotate it, it doesn't hang up on you. But yeah, they're slower. But holy crap, that was awesome. That makes me wonder about what the Hades are gonna do. I shot the 15.89s earlier today, and that's what made me think that the poly mags weren't gonna shoot well, and the 15.89s, I wouldn't even put those on camera. They were so terrible. So, all right, so we're gonna shoot Hades now. These are more hunting pellets. We have some dome pellets over here. We're gonna wind up with those. But I don't know if we're gonna beat those poly mags. That's stinking awesome. All right, so we talked about trigger pull. Let's see, what else can we talk about? You talk about the scope, I suppose. I'm running the stock factory scope. I'm going to shoot the bottom left target. No, excuse me, the second to last left target. Okay. Again, these run a little slower than other similarly weighted pellets, but if they group, who cares? As long as you get the energy you need. Okay, now that one went wild on me. Okay. That's sort of what the 15.89s were doing earlier. Kind of all over. We'll finish it out. All right, back to the scope. This is Gamo's standard 3 to 9 by 40. It's parallax for about 30, 35 yards. Went sort of in the second hole. For a starter scope, it's not bad. With this gun, one of the things you're gonna have to watch out for, if you go with a different scope, I wanna upgrade the scope. It better be a short, compact scope. So maybe like a Bug Buster or something really short and compact. BSA has their Outlook scopes, but if you want something with a little more features and lighted reticle, all that kind of stuff, and make sure it's Airgun rated, like Springer rated, so UTG would be a good place to look. It's gotta be, it can't overlap this or you can't cock the gun. Did I cock it? Yes, I did. Last shot. All right, you see the target's moving around. It's actually almost trying to blow over, so hopefully that'll be fun to do for my sister editing. That'll be fun. Okay, so Hades, that's sort of what I was expecting out of the polymags, frankly, given what I got out of 1589s, but that's good stuff. All right, the polymags were good stuff. All right, we've got the Barracuda Hunt Extremes now. These are 18 and some change. These are heavy. Let's see how they do. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do. I haven't shot them. I have not shot these on paper yet. I'm gonna go for the top target because I'm not sure about these. Top target, top big target. Okay. Let's see how they do. And even though these are heavier, I believe they were running faster than the Hades and definitely running faster than the polymags. There it is. Oh, that was a little error in my technique there, guys. I goofed on that one. It was a poor follow through. Yeah, I don't know where that went. Last one. I'll have to go to the camera on that last shot. Okay. Not too bad. Now these are the Barracuda Hunt Extremes, nice big fat hollow point. I don't know that with this gun you're going to get a lot of expansion, but still going to shoot pretty good. As far as we've been talking about backyard friendly and backyard shooting, this gun is exceptionally quiet. I'll get the dB numbers and put them down here on the screen for you guys. But it is very, very quiet. I mean, there's no shot noise to speak of. It's all mechanical, and it's really... You probably shoot this in your backyard and not bother your neighbors, depending on your neighbors, but it's very, very nice that way. So we've talked trigger pull, dB numbers, you've got Crony numbers for all of the stuff we're shooting today, and we've got accuracy. As I'm going here, if there's something else I think about, I'll be sure to mention it, but I think we've basically covered all the bases. All right. Now these are the new H&N Barracuda. These are the 1813. I wonder where they got that from. They're 1813 domed pellets for accuracy. I think they're sort of replacements for the field target trophies, which are lighter. But if you want a little more weight, a little more precision, well, let's see how they do. I've also got the 1589 version right here. That's what we're going to end up with. Top right, and no, bottom left. We'll go bottom left. Bottom left with the Barracuda 18s. Okay. Well, I did a little shooting before setting up the cameras and stuff, and this is shooting very, very well. And I believe that tightening up those stock screws really helped. In fact, I know it did. But we're getting some really good results here. Again, we're right at about 20, 21 yards. Oh, hate when I screw up the last shot, right? But those were shooting really, really well. Man, that's awesome. Okay, so we've been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pellets. Let's go to the last pellet here. This is also an H&N pellet. These are 15.89s. Again, where'd they get that? Domed for target shooting, for long range target shooting, field target, that kind of stuff. So, and hey, look, if it's super accurate, it's good for hunting, right? Yeah, let's see how these do. Let's see if they did as well as they did when I was playing around with this earlier. Let's see. I'm aiming dead center with all of these, by the way. And we have everything from 15.4, 16, 15.89, 18.52, 18.13, and 15.89. So we've got kind of a wider range of weights, and everything's kind of going in a usable spot, right? It's kind of cool. It means you don't have to chase the scope all over the place. All right, top right. You know, one of the things people talk about is you gotta break the gun in. This gun, I did a video with it at Squirrel Master. Shot it a little bit there, brought it here, kind of prepped for this video, just testing a few things out and shooting it. These results we're getting today, and we got some really good results. I don't know if I have 200 rounds through this gun. I mean, I think that's a testimony to what Gamo's bringing to the table right now. Pretty impressive to just take a gun out of the box and be able to shoot it. Starter scope, this is what you get when you buy it. You go to Pyramyd Air and buy this, this is what you get. And it'll do this out of the box. That's impressive to me. No barrel cleaning, none of that stuff. Just take it out and shoot it. Lie. Man. And we're 21 yards. I mean, this is all day backyard territory right here, and we've got some groups there that I think we could cover with a dime. That's awesome. All right, opened up a little bit. I mean, dude, I am some kind of impressed. Power-wise, this isn't a super powerful gun, but it's also super easy to cock, and it's super quiet. So you got to take the trade-off. If you want something that's really gentle, lightweight, fun to shoot, it's not going to wear you out, awesome. You want something with more power, well, they've got the Bone Collector, which is a great option, and then they've got the Magnum if you want to go for max power. One of the things when you guys are looking at the numbers, specifically the velocity numbers and energy, I'm at 4,600 feet, so all of this stuff's going to take a pretty decent hit off the top because the air's thinner up here. It's not going to get the same performance as you'd get at sea level. That's just the nature of the beast with a Springer. But those groups, I'll take them. I don't know, other than I don't think I would really want to shoot the Hades, but everything else, you could just run it. I mean, you could absolutely run it. Well, guys, that's going to be it. I mean, just a super fun gun. This is the Gamo Swarm Viper Gen 3i. They have lots of long names. And you can check it out with the links in the video description over at pyramydair.com. Want to again say thank you to Pyramyd Air and all of our sponsors. If you want to see just the breadth of the folks that's helped support Airgunweb and what we do, check them out. It's on my website, www.airgunweb.com. Yeah, and everything is there broken out by sponsor. So if you want to go watch a bunch of Gamo stuff, they're cool. Pyramyd Air stuff, cool. You just go there and binge watch if you want. Won't hurt my feelings. So that's definitely going to be it for now. My name is Rick Utzer here with Airgunweb, your home for old school airgun reviews, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.